Hello folks and welcome back to Richie's kitchen. Right, now I'm tempted to do it and I'm going to do it. Did anybody remember growing up a Muppet Show? Right, mine is chef. Sorry folks, I can't help myself. Right. Versky, 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 versky. Anyway. Right, so back to what I'm going to title Richie's sausage rolls, right? So the pie paste is thawing out, just means it's going to go from being frozen to soft, then I can roll it, compartmentalise it to take the sausages, right? Now, I'm making 10 of them, so I've just popped 10 sausages in a pot, right? And I've boiled the kettle, right? Now, I'm pouring the hot water into the sausage pot, covering them all. Then I'm going to boil the water. Then I'm going to boil the water, and before anybody pulls me up, right, I don't know if, who do you call him, Gordon Ramsay got wind of my wee kitchen and said something about me doing that with stew, right, and the length of time I cooked it for and all that. He was quite right. The stew was awful tough, right, I done it for 10-15 minutes. You can't do that with stew, right. You need at least 4 to 6 hours, even longer is better for a better texture of your stew, right, so fair play. But anyway, sausage meat, right, it's pretty much a muchness for every sausage. So, I'll let them boil away, right, and when I come back in a part 3, because I'm not going to wait here at the boil, right, I'm going to add the gravy granules and let them simmer to soak up the gravy, right. Then I'm going to part them, put them on a dish to the cool down, right. And this will all be done in stages, right, to the video as to when I can work it and that, you know. But anyway, he's making a looking round the kitchen and saying, what's that here, right. That's my money plant, right. And this is a wee notice to my neighbours and the extended neighbours and the scheming stuff in the neighbourhood, right. I'll just take it out. I don't want it dripping everywhere, right. I'll just get a wee wipe, should we get a drip, right. So, this is a money plant, right, hold on. Good, I got a towel down, right. So, this is a money plant, right, a jade money plant, right. And if you go onto eBay and look for jade money plants, you'll see that you can buy the plants and the single leaves, right. And the leaves come in at something between £1 and £3 for one leaf about that size, right. This is, I've got a couple of them, I've got 4 here, about the same size, and I've got one here, and I've got another one with just what's coming off of the seed, the leaves that I've planted. I'll show you this, right, because this is what happens, right. You take your leaves, now look here, you put your leaves in, just into the soil, you don't need to, it's not rocket science, right. And the money trees start to grow, or the money plants, right. Then you repot them, right. And if you do this in, say, March, right, when the weather starts to turn, and we get into the warmer weather, right, and you just keep them watered, right, you just make sure that the wee tree under it has always got water in it. They're not high maintenance, right? Let them do their own thing, say hello now and again, they like when you talk to them, right? Helps them grow big and feel they're loved and all that, you know, because they're some of the wee sentient beings anyway. For that you can, like, I'll maybe do another video separate to my cooking, where I do a wee bit of cutting the stems and replanting them, right, again for another harvest for next year. That means I'm a step ahead of my harvest, you know. But anyway, sausages are boiling. I just let them boil through. I like a right tasty sausage roll, right? Not like a greasy one or anything. There's something that takes your mouth off me with that much grease in it, right? And I remember when I was a wee guy, I was staying at my granddad's, and I come down the stairs, right, and he worked in the night shift in a BP garage, right, and he was also responsible for your service stations that you see up and down the country, right. Back in the day my granda drove totty motors and stuff, you know, he was for that generation, right, not like what you've got now, your big HGVs and all that. My granda worked in a wee BP station, doing the fuel, and like I said, he implemented the service station idea up and down the nations, right, again BP back in the day and stuff, right. So anyway, I'm off track, but I come down the stair one day, and I was in there, and he had a pie for me, right. I see this pie, I mean, one of them pies, I'm still going on about it, maybe 40 years later, right. It's as if either my granda made it or I knew somebody that knew how to make a right good pie. The pie, the meat inside the meat was gravy, right, it was gravy meat. It was like normal pie meat, right, only it was gravy, flavoured. Like I'm doing with the sausages now, because that's the inspiration behind this style of what I'm trying to achieve. And my sausage rolls, right, if I had the wee shape thing, I would make pies, but I could get one, you know what I mean, get them. But as it is, I'm doing sausage rolls for the new year, between the festive period, right. So subscribe and watch the channel, watch all the other videos. If you watch the one about the doughboy or the dough ball and the stew, remember what I said about Gordon Ramsay and stuff, and cook your stew thoroughly through, right, a wee phrase, cook your stew thoroughly through, right. And I'll leave you with that, and I'll see you again in Richie's kitchen.